Hello and welcome back, guys and girls. This is the Prussian Prince with another StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay cast, and this time it's going to be TvT. And finally I'm recording StarCraft 2 again after taking an amazingly long break. So as you can see here, I'm the red Terran spawning in the center top. So my opponent, he is spawning in the bottom center bottom. I don't know if it's bottom center or center bottom. Anyway, as you can see, we're just I'm making a more economic supply depot because it's over here. I didn't spend all the time going over there with my SCV, but probably I should speed it up slightly. This is just the beginning. Yeah, I will try to make more StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay casts because, yeah, it's been a while, so to speak. As you can see, he stopped making an SCV there, and I'm making a Reaper right now. I'm making this Reaper to scout out what the hell he's doing. It's very important. And here comes my Reaper. And in the meantime, I'm making a reactor here, so then I can put it on a factory. And here's a problem for me. Notice I was just macroing for a little bit too long. Then I didn't notice my Reaper dying to those two Marines, so that was a waste of a Reaper. Essentially, my opening is useless. I didn't even get to see whether he's got an expansion or not. So this right here is very, very bad for me, but as you can see, he's getting his, he's doing a nice thing. He's probably going to go for Banshees in this game. But in terms of workers, actually don't have a lead at all. So actually, he's got the lead in pretty much everything. Except, of course, I've got a CC down. He doesn't, so that's my big advantage. But other than that, he is in a lead this current moment in time. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna have to get in the lead with the CC, but obviously I know nothing about what my opponent's doing. I didn't even get to see his base. I just saw two Marines killing my Reaper, that's all. He could be going 3 CC behind this for whatever reason, and I don't know anything at all. So I'm gonna get my Marines in here, obviously. Don't want them to die. He's gonna go for a Widow Mine. And yeah, sending my Hellions out, but as you can see, it's quite evened up in supply right now, despite the fact that we have still pretty much the same SCV count. So he's actually producing SCVs very fast. So now he's stopped producing SCVs, so I'm already slightly ahead in terms of SCV count, and that's only gonna keep going up. Here's the thing though, I should have seen that the Banshee on the minimap, but I didn't. So at this point, really, I should have dropped, once this eBay finished, I should have already dropped the missile turret, but no go, here too. So already, gonna take some losses here. Loss in my 4 Hellions over here. Good, but his Banshee's getting kills. And he's already got his Expo down, but yeah, my Hellions, at least I can do that with my Hellions here. Look at how useless those Marines were, because I should have just kept them here. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, he almost got that one, but the thing is, he was supposed to keep going down here. I got my SCVs, but it took too long, so now I'm just simply able to take it out with this missile turret, but yeah, way too long here, and he can sniper that. As you can see, he is not, yeah, he's not too fast of a player. Yeah, I'm dealing damage with CC. And now I'm gonna get more missile turrets down. I've got same amount of SCVs, except I'm on 2 base, he's on 1 base. So right now, say that I'm heavily ahead in this game, except I'm not making enough SCVs, as you can see here. Adding in a lot of turrets, so that's good. But not making any more SCVs right now. So that's actually pretty bad that I'm missing SCVs. As for my opponent, as you can see here, in terms of army supply, he's way ahead. In terms of worker supply, we're pretty much even. But yeah, here I'm finally making SCVs again, and I'm getting ahead in terms of SCV count. And by now, obviously, his only chance is to do a massive push and hope to kill me, but that would be difficult. And I'm finally gonna add a few more barracks to the mix, as I see that my money is piling up. Should have actually just taken a third CC behind us, really. But, well, actually, no, I shouldn't have, because I know that my opponent is only on one base, right? So, he's got no expansion. I'm mining from 2 bases, he's mining from 1, so all he's got is a 1 base push and that's it. So, I'm feeling very confident in that regard. And in terms of supply, yeah, you can see worker supply heavily, not heavily, but still in my favor. He's still making SCVs on 1 base, but this isn't really helping him right now. And he's got 2 SCVs idle. As for me, I'm still producing with a lot of my SCVs. Here I have just 10, and here I did try to take out his Hellion, but impossible. So now he's moving out, which is not a bad idea at all from him. But here, I can barely see his forces here, but actually I didn't notice them myself, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna set up this tank, and probably gonna set up more tanks. Here's the thing though. He's coming with like 3 medevacs, so that's gonna be a problem for me, a huge problem. He's gonna get his Expo up, and he's got a tank to defend it. So right now, he's bought himself a chance, especially as his army supply is way higher than mine. Yeah, somehow I'm still behind, and I'm not sure how. It's quite strange, but soon enough my army supply is gonna go up quite heavily. But here you can see his 2 medevacs over here. And I'm gonna finally see what's up over here, and I should be able to respond soon, but it took me an insane amount of time. So this, I should actually be doing quite a bit of damage. He should be doing quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna get my SCVs in, my Hellions. I've lost, you can see my worker supply going down drastically. Here though, he basically loses his entire force, right? But I lost so many SCVs. The thing is, he's got his 2nd base up already. Well, not already. He's got it finally up, and he's got more SCVs than me. So at this point in the game, it's ahead again. So funny as that sounds. So right now, I'm gonna have to produce SCVs as quickly as I can. But thing is, I'm getting upgrades, right? I've got 2-to-1. He's got, doesn't have any upgrades at all. Like, I don't even see structures. I don't even see him having like engineering bay or anything, so he's playing upgradeless. So at some point my units are gonna become way more effective than his. And indeed it's true, he's got a lot more SCVs than I do. But getting a 3rd CC, and it's actually almost done. So is his. I'm gonna take my 3rd command center soon, as I get all those SCVs that I need. Actually, I'm not making any more SCVs, so that's really bad of me at this point. And we have pretty similar APM right now, actually, but I'm not making SCVs. I have no idea what the hell am I doing. Up, ready to go. Yeah, I'm being very slow with making SCVs right now. I'm not even making any units of SCVs. It is actually pretty bad. But here, actually, my missile turrets, they almost kill those medevacs, and they're actually gonna get the medevacs. So, well, actually, no, the medevacs. Until that 1 turret takes off both medevacs. Here, I'm gonna try it. I didn't actually get that tank. Surprisingly enough, he could have, but in terms of supply, he's still way ahead. 162. So yeah, it took me, I took so much damage from that, and he's gonna get a 3rd soon. He's even got a 4th CC on the way. It's pretty much as fast as me right now, but he's doing much better. However, I'm gonna send my forces out here. I'm gonna catch his reinforcements, hopefully. But he's got a large army right now. quite hard for me to take on, but well, I've got the upgrade lead. Very nice. Here I take a good engagement. Pretty much destroy all his forces. Here, then medevac falls. That's really good for me. I'm probably gonna... I still haven't taken that base though. And look at the worker supply. Finally I've restarted worker production, but I'm so far behind in this game. The only thing going for me are those upgrades. That's it. Other than that, nothing's going right. I was gonna say wrong. Only thing I've got, the upgrades. And right now I'm probably like, oh no, he's got a third base. I need to do something about it. It's kind of difficult. And you see, I've started turning through weapons level 3. And he still doesn't have upgrades at this point. He's not upgrading at all. But he's making a ton of SCVs. He's got like 75. Still only got like 30 something. And I've got all those tanks here doing nothing. I'm spamming missile turrets because I know that he could potentially come again. Actually, here is a dead zone. He could come in from here and just ravage my whole mineral line, but he never displayed that. However, I do see his army coming here. But got those tanks to assist, and that those Mars are gonna fall. If those tanks had fallen for me, I would be dead right now. But here I noticed that these tanks are unsupported. If he had these units to support these tanks, no way. So actually, just heat shielded with my tanks. But I guess I did take out all those tanks, and I took out one medevac, so it wasn't too bad. The thing is, I'm not really macroing behind that. Finally, I'm macroing. I'm not getting a siege tank here. My opponent still has an army supply lead and an insane worker supply lead. Wow, at this point that's insane. But the thing is, we got the upgrade lead. Finally, he's getting an armory and 2 e-base, so he's gonna start catching up. But by that point, he's gonna have all the upgrades in the world. And look, my supply is still so far behind compared to his. And I'm starting to make SCVs, and in terms of income, it's still very bad for me. But yeah, I need to make a lot more supply depots at this point, and I realize that I'm still not making enough units as fast as I can. So that's pretty bad. As you can see here, I'm gonna try and go for those Alnagas there. Yeah, his APM fell down, and here I noticed that he's got these units, so I'm like, maybe I could snipe those units quickly, but that's what I thought, at least. And army supply, indeed, it's pretty even. If I had gone in at this point, I would have won with my whole army, because army's stronger. Unless he has all his units sieged. Here I go, I didn't even notice those units here. What am I doing? So that was pretty bad, but still, it's okay. He's got 100 worker supply. He doesn't need this. He's made way too many SCVs. That's actually what he's done here. So my maxed army will be way stronger than his army. And I need to add on a lot more Raxes at this point, which I'm actually not. It's pretty bad. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually he's almost got 1-1, but I've got 3-2. Look at his units going down. And those units here. And here comes the drop. Take care of as many tanks as I can here. Running my Marines. I've got extra Marines. I'm actually gonna go back now as I've lost way too much. But yeah. I'm making, look at how many Marines I'm making every turn now. He has like 3 factories making siege tanks. That's pretty impressive. But he's not getting the upgrades for that. Well, I am getting it, and I'm also gonna get that upgrade too. Thing is, my macro still sucks. I could have made a lot more Marines by now, but I haven't. Thing is though, got these fully saturated pretty much, except I guess my main, but he's gonna try and drop, but didn't actually get that. One fell, the second one fell, and I'm gonna pull back and lose almost every marine there. That was still a decent trade for me though. As you can see, I'm making a lot more units. And I've got the army supply lead. Even though he's got so much worker supply, his income is not that much more bigger than mine because he has insane saturation. And yes, his income is actually way higher, but he's got right now, but got a lot more units than him. Well, I don't, but my maxed army will be stronger. And here I see that he can take this base. I don't know what I was doing. I was actually probably trying to drop. No, he just looked at his units and medevacks and decided to do that. But yeah, here I noticed that I actually took care of that command center. But yeah, in terms of army supply, we're still pretty even, but worker supply, he's got huge edge. But that edge is gonna become smaller and smaller as I get to a maxed army again. My upgrades are pretty much 3-3 soon. Obviously, I've got some SCVs here doing nothing. I should not have done that. Here, this one marine has gotten like 2 kills already. Look how good it is fighting off against 1-1 marines. But soon he's gonna have 2-2, so that's gonna change drastically. And if I had engaged, we're still on 1-1. That would have been insane for me. But I've still got 3-3 against 2-2, so I'm still in a lead. So my only hope right now is using that lead. That I've got 3-3. Upgrades are my advantage right now, so I should be using them. Thing is, he hasn't restarted the production of this CC. You can see though he's gonna move all those units back, and he did scan, and he's actually looks like he's gonna try and here, but my units are coming back, and they'll be here just in time. And look, these units just are not that good at all, and this army is completely crushed. I've got 100 army supply, and all those SCVs are dying. And the CC is gonna go down, and at this point, GG's, because he actually has a lot of money. So, had he gotten some more tanks, which he could have gotten a lot of, and his production was insane. Like he maybe would have been able to do something, because my army isn't insanely strong, and if I were to take bad engagements, I'll surely lose. And especially if he has like 50 SCVs that he could throw away, which he definitely can. So he definitely had a shot. Even after this point, he should have played it out, I think. Yeah, that engagement went insanely well for me, because I had 3-3, he had 2-2, and he thought he could get me here, but I was sieged up. He went up a ramp. He didn't split his army. Not only that, but he thought I had forces out of position. For a while I did, but I noticed it very quickly, so I moved those up here and I flanked him. So he came up here and I shot him from here, here, and here. So he got completely flanked, and the fact he wasn't split just made sure that my siege tanks did insane amount of splash damage. But anyway, that's game. So hope you guys and girls enjoyed, and if you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and see you next time.